I don't know if they're going to do the garba. It's 8:17. They may not, I don't know if they're going to do the garba. Jody said they probably would do the garba afterwards, but I don't know if they are or not. They might. I kind of want to go home though. I talked with the guy for a while we ate, and he said the same thing that Mahendra said. I thought, geez, did he read? He didn't know about Mahendra though, but I guess whoever he's following said the same thing that Mahendra said. I guess we'll head out. Go home. It looks like people are leaving. I don't want to be the first one leaving, but the liturgy was about, well, we'll talk about that after we get out. I think I backed in so I'd be able to leave easily. I guess we can do this, follow him. I don't know if they're going to have garba or not. I'm going to take 21 home though. It'll be maybe a little bit easier drive. Okay, there's a stop sign here, so. So I think the liturgy was almost 2 hours long. It was sort of a sung. They sang it pretty much. The end part was familiar. The last half hour or whatever. They did Arati, and they invited me to do it with them. I did Arati too. I did the thing with the fire. Okay. That you kind of like do it in front of the image with the flame. Everybody did it. Everybody took a turn doing it. They do that at with Amma too. It's a common ritual or whatever in Hinduism. They had the booklets, kind of like our missalettes, a little smaller than our missalettes, I guess. But they were all in their language. The first part of the book was it was a anglicized, like it sounded out, and then the other half was in their script, the familiar script. It was the same script I've been trying to learn. So I recognized some of the letters and stuff. I was able to follow along with a little. Oh, we should have turned here. No, we keep going. Now we're on 45. We just got to take 45 to the interstate. Once we get on 21, we'll be in familiar territory. But kind of like I don't know if it would be a litany. It wasn't the 1,000 names or anything like that. I wasn't real familiar with I've never seen it before. It was from a different part of India that I'm familiar with. Their food was different too. It was good though. It was good food. But we ate at almost at about the time when you usually break the fast. You're supposed to break your fast at sunset. And that's about what time we ate. We might have ate 5 minutes before or something like that. 10 minutes or 5 or 10 minutes before then. Okay, what's this? It's good food. They did prasad, which was a fruit. I think the fruit was the prasad. It was like a fruits and nuts. It was kind of a nice way to break the fast. So we all took that first. I brought some extra with me. I mean, that's blessed. That's blessed food too. So I brought a little extra because I figured that might be good to eat that later. Maybe I can eat that tomorrow when I break my fast tomorrow. Some people are breaking the fast today for Navratri. But they might be doing their Navaratri at a slightly different time than I am, so that doesn't mean that I'm going to end my fast now. I'll do it again tomorrow. I mean, we've got you got to stick with one thing. I'm going to fast tomorrow, and then Monday, and then Tuesday it ends. I'm not really sure what time, but Tuesday's not a fast day. The last prayers were familiar. They were prayers that I've seen before or heard before. They're very familiar songs and stuff. But the first hour was what they did out of this like Necedah type book, and I followed along as much as I could. I mean it. But that was a puja. It was kind of a traditional prayer to the Mother Goddess. That's what this period, that's what these 9 days are about, is the Mother Goddess, the forms of the Mother Goddess. They had an image of her up in the front that they brought. And they had all the food. I didn't bring the camera in. I mean, you're not there to take pictures. Jyoti said I could have. She didn't come though. So we're at 200 miles right now. 200 miles even. I talked to a guy and he said the same thing that Mahendra said. I thought, geez, did he follow? And I said, do you follow Mahendra or something? And he said he got his information from charting. I don't know how I told him that I do follow some charting. And I don't know how him and I got to the same place by following different things, but maybe that kind of reinforces my idea. He didn't sell his, but he knows there's going to be volatility. I think he's figured just leave it in for the long run. I mean, the one thing about selling like I'm doing is if you do it wrong, you can end up in trouble with the IRS. And, these people don't have time to be playing with, these people have careers. He's some kind of a consultant. He has a job. He doesn't have time to sit at home and buy and sell stock. And you can make money by just sitting on it. I mean, maybe I play with mine too much. I mean, he didn't say that. But he thinks that gold's only going to get down to, I think he said 2,800. And I thought, I wonder, I didn't say it, but I wonder if it could go lower. But, I mean, we both agree this is only going to last a couple months. But he knows, he's got the same politics I have. Of course, I watch a lot of Indian stuff, and maybe that's where I get my views, I don't know. But, I mean, we believe the same, and it's not because we really read the same stuff. It's just that we believe the same because maybe it's true. I think we can get in this lane. We'll get on the interstate. But he kind of agreed with a lot of the things I said, even about Russia. I mean, he knows that Russia's not at fault here. What is this? Is that the interstate? I don't know if this is the interstate or not. It looks like the exit. You're in the wrong road. Okay, you are going to Coles, is what you're doing. I do that every once in a while, where I turn too soon. We'll just turn around. I don't want to miss the exit, and I end up turning too soon. I'm not going to go to the car wash. That's for sure. Not with this old dust bucket. I'd probably get a shower. I don't know.